Welcome to Indian Hollywood Fan, and today we are going to break down the first episode of Star Wars The Bad Batch Aftermath. So, before getting started, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe the channel, like and share the videos for more breakdowns and reviews of the upcoming episodes of The Bad Batch. And before getting started, if you've not watched the episode yet, watch the episode first and then continue watching this breakdown. So let's get started. So the episode begins, during the end of the Clone Wars, which is just around the time of Order 66 happens in, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. And the Bad Batch, they are sent to, they are sent as a backup uh, to assist Jedi Master Deepa Bilaba and her Padawan Caleb Dune, who you guys might know that he grows to become Kanan Jarrus in Star Wars Rebels, and he's also one of my favorite characters of the show. So they are actually on the planet Kalar, and the Bad Batch they fight against the Separatist droids. But during the end of it, obviously the Order 66 happens, and then Bilaba is killed. She basically sacrifices herself, and then she tells Caleb to run away. The Bad Batch received the order too, but only Crosshair, he's the one who actually receives it, and he's the one who is compelled to kill his Jedi. And he goes after Caleb, but then Hunter somehow manages to stop him from killing Caleb, and then Caleb manages to run away. We obviously know that he becomes Kanan Jarrus after that in Rebels. And obviously the Bad Batch have a lot of misunderstanding about what exactly is going on, and they return to Camino, and then there the Bad Batch learn that the war between the Republic and the Separatist is now over, and now the Republic has been reformed or reorganized as the new Galactic Empire, and then uh, they actually hear the same speech which Palpatine gives during Revenge of the Sith. And then there on Camino, they meet Omega. So Omega is actually a female clone of Jango Fett. Also, she's the female defective clone, so she is also somehow she is a member of the Bad Batch because she is also one of the defective clones. So on Camino, Grand, not he's not exactly Grand Admiral at that point, but Admiral Tarkin, he arrives to evaluate the clones, and he has some suspicions that the Bad Batch is probably not obeying the Order 66. So, what he does is that he sends the Bad Batch to eliminate a group of insurgents on Onderon, saying that they are, the remaining separatists. But then, when they reach there, they discover that those insurgents are actually, Saw Gerrera and his group. So if you guys might remember Saw Gerrera from Rogue One, a Star Wars story, actually the first time we see him in canon was in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, uh, and obviously he goes on to become the extremist leader of the rebellion. And Saw Gerrera admits that they will not follow the new empire, and I think that's how the rebellion begins. With Saw Gerrera, but obviously so Hunter has his men abandon the mission, and they go to collect Omega, and then they want to just defect the Empire, but then they are arrested for treason, and except Crosshair, whose inhibitor chip, which has allows him for the Order 66, it is still active. But then Tarkin enhances it, and he turns him against his other squad members, Hunter, Wrecker, Tech, and Echo, as well as Omega. So the rest of the Bad Batch, they try to escape while Crosshair is trying to stop him, and there's this cool action sequences, and it ends with the Bad Batch fleeing without Crosshair. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And may the force be with you always.